safe sleeping whilst on holiday. I love to go on holiday. I think most of us do if we can. And so these are a few tips to help you. My name is Dr. Carly, also known as Professor Caroline Vertelman, and I've been working in the NHS for over 30 years. I think it's really important that you follow a sort of safe sleeping routine when you're on holiday. And the importance of this is that we know that children are more at risk of cot death when they're out of their normal routine. So you go to a grandma's house and their pills aren't hidden away and the toddler gets hold of them. And the same with sudden infant death syndrome, unfortunately. You go out of your routine, you fall asleep on a sofa, or you end up with them in your bed when you wouldn't normally. So all these are reasons to think very carefully about safe sleeping on holiday. It's important that if you take a travel cot with you, and many of you will have one of these, that you notice that the mattress at the bottom is quite firm and hard, and much firmer and probably harder than the one that they're used to. This is the best way it should be. Don't be tempted to put cushions or pillows or towels or duvets to make it more comfy. These are squishy, and squishy is not good because babies can get their faces into squishy and then they suffocate. So please know, if the travel cot is, just put a sheet on as you normally would, and then you would treat them as normal. Make sure that where the travel cot is placed, that it's not near any blind cords because they can be hazardous, and that it's not near a radiator because the baby can get hot. In terms of temperature, if you're going somewhere hot, you need to think about what the temperature of the room is. Ideally, we recommend between 16 degrees and 20 degrees. It may be possible to cool the room down. You want to make it comfortable for yourselves as well. And just remember, your baby wears one more layer than you. So if you're wearing nothing and a cover, your baby should wear a vest and their cover. And the baby blankets you can get obviously of different levels of thickness, and also the sleeping bags you can get can be of different togs. So you can get summer weight ones and winter weight ones. It's very important that you keep your baby cool, but you don't want to put a fan on them. You don't want to cool them down excessively. You just get the temperature in the room correct, and you'll find that for yourself, and you'll find that will be the best for the baby. But do remember, changing routines can mean sort of things slip in, like falling asleep on the sofa. No, and no putting extra things in the travel cot. And finally, traveling by car. I mean, a lot of people will travel by car, particularly in the summer. Again, that can get hot for your baby. And more importantly, when your baby's traveling, it's possible for them to they're in the car seat like this, and they sort of get slumped down more and more and more, and their chest gets their chin goes onto their chest. So I think it's important to pull over, reposition them so they're a bit more upright, so they've got some distance between their chin and their chest, as you can see on my pink monkey called Frederick. Those are some tips when traveling by car. Make sure that you don't do very long journeys. Take the baby out of the car seat. Car seats are for traveling. They're not a substitute for where the baby should be sleeping. I know sometimes people would often find it very difficult to get their child to sleep, so they drive them around in the car. The problem is that car seats are not good because of what I've explained here about the chin slumping down on the chest, but also it's the wrong shape for your child, and you need your child to be flat. Not just because of cot death, but also that's how you develop your back muscles, by being flat. Obviously, you need to spend time on your tummy when you're awake. Those are some tips about how to be safe on holiday. If you've enjoyed and found this video useful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and let others know.